It's Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, and here's an update to Jeff's layout in Omaha. This latest visit was to finish up mainline roadbed and try to get track in so we could begin wiring and running a train in the future. So I literally have one loop in this east end return loop, but all the switches and things are in place for the future expansion. The pins are in, of course, because the track is still drying from the adhesive. We've done nothing on the top here of Madison and his rail yard because underneath we still have yet to do work on the staging tracks as far as wiring and things like that go on what we call the west end staging or Kansas City. The mainline track have all been laid with concrete ties. I still have yet to fill in between where the rail joints are, and of course the switches are still wooden ties, which is pretty normal for the prototype. In this space, one of the cool features that came up this time is Jeff wanted to have a center passing siding, which will be neat for operational purposes, whether you use the trains to meet east and west, or where maybe you would use it as a set-off space for this town here. There's going to be a yard here, but possibly the through eastbound or westbound trains that would have cars for this location might drop in the center pass. I remember lots of center passes on the Union Pacific, but didn't know if they were still in use today. And then I was looking online and still found that there's an arrangement similar to this with the two tracks going to a center pass on Sherman Hill, just west of Hermosa Tunnel. If you look on Google Earth, you can see that. Jeff's also been working on thinking how he wants to arrange his John Deere facilities. He's got some of his buildings lined up here now, and so the next visit will also come up with ways to get track into the facility for operational purposes. This will be a pretty busy place. A lot of the other structures have been kind of moved around because of the track work. So all the main line is coming across here. We haven't done anything to elevator or side tracks because, again, the goal is to get the main line stuff running soon. We'll still have yet to put in switch machines and things like that to hold switch points in place. And then, of course, to eventually wire power switch machines for the main lines. Here's the junction that is the line to Kansas City or down to the west end staging. Maybe we call it Gibbon. We haven't really come up with specific names for that. And then from this point on, the roadbed's all put in place. I think the last time I did a video, this was still needing roadbed. And I've completed the roadbed for the lead for the yard and the two main tracks that will then split. And one will go through the town of Madison, and on the other side will be a lead here. The buildings are just parked. They don't really count for this part of it. And then there'll be a bypass track. And then we're also thinking about the center backdrop here. As always, if you've seen this for the first time, hit the subscribe button would be great. Always looking forward to having people to send the video to. And if you have any reason to get a hold of me, I'm easy to find on the internet as modelrailroaddreams.com. Or if you just search for Iowa Model Railroad or something like that, it won't be hard to find me. All right. Thanks, everyone, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.